Middle-aged media executive Lester Burnham hates his job and is unhappily married to neurotic and ambitious real estate broker Carolyn. Their 16-year-old daughter Jane abhors her parents and has low self-esteem. Retired U.S. Marine Colonel Frank Fitz, his near-catatonic wife Barbara, and their teenage son Ricky move in next door. Ricky documents the world around him with a camcorder, collecting recordings on videotape in his bedroom, while using his part-time catering jobs as a front for dealing marijuana. A strict but abusive disciplinarian, Frank has previously had Ricky committed to a psychiatric hospital and sent to a military academy. Gay couple Jim Ohlmeyer and Jim Berkeley, also neighbors to the Burnhams, welcome the Fitz family. Frank later reveals his homophobia when angrily discussing the encounter with Ricky. During a dance routine at a school basketball game, Lester becomes infatuated with Jane's friend, Angela. He starts having sexual fantasies about her, in which red rose petals are a recurring motif. Carolyn begins an affair with married business rival Buddy Kane. Lester is informed by his supervisor that he is to be laid off. Lester blackmails him into giving him an indulgent severance package and starts working at a drive-through restaurant. He buys his dream car, a 1970 Pontiac Firebird, and starts working out after overhearing Angela teasing Jane that she would have sex with him if he improved his physique. He begins smoking marijuana supplied by Ricky and flirts with Angela. The girl's friendship wanes when Jane starts a relationship with Ricky, whom Angela scoffs at. Lester discovers Carolyn's infidelity when she and Kane order a meal at Lester's restaurant, but reacts with smug satisfaction. Buddy fears a costly divorce and ends the affair, while Carolyn is humiliated and simultaneously frustrated by her lack of professional success. Frank, suspicious of Lester and Ricky's friendship, finds footage Ricky captured by chance of Lester lifting weights while naked, and wrongly concludes they are sexually involved. He viciously accuses Ricky of prostitution, which Ricky falsely admits to in order to goad his father into throwing him out. Carolyn, sitting distraught in her car, withdraws a handgun from the glove box. At home, Jane is arguing with Angela over her flirtation with Lester when Ricky interrupts to ask Jane to leave with him for New York City. He calls Angela ugly, boring, and ordinary. Frank tentatively approaches Lester, then breaks down and tearfully embraces him. Lester begins to comfort Frank until Frank attempts to kiss him. Lester gently rebuffs him, saying he has misunderstood, and Frank walks back out into the rain. Lester finds Angela sitting alone in the dark. He consoles her, saying she is beautiful and anything but ordinary. He asks what she wants, and she says she does not know. She asks him what he wants, and he says he has always wanted her. He takes her to the couch, and as he begins to undress her, Angela admits her virginity. Lester is taken aback to realize her apparent experience was a veil for her innocence, and he cannot continue. He comforts her as they share their frustrations. Angela goes to the bathroom as Lester smiles at a family photograph, when an unseen figure shoots Lester in the back of the head at point-blank range. Ricky and Jane find Lester's body. Carolyn is in her closet, discarding her gun and crying hysterically as she hugs Lester's clothing. A bloodied Frank, wearing surgical gloves, returns home. A gun is missing from his collection. Lester's closing narration describes meaningful experiences during his life. He says that, despite his death, he is happy. There is still so much beauty in the world. The end.